Hello and welcome to another video. In this video Java, we're gonna talk about Java break statement and inheritance, polymorphism, Java encapsulation, abstraction and arrays, and so on and so forth. So we're gonna start with break statement. So what is a break statement? So the break statement, when a break statement is encounter inside a loop, the loop is immediately terminated and the program control is zooming at the next statement following the loop. So what does it mean? It means that uh, we can use Java. We can use Java break statement in all type of loops such as for loop, while loop, and do while loop. So you have to understand. So we can use it in an all loop. The Java break statement is used to break loop or a switch statement. So we're going to use the break statement to break down the loop or switch statement. So, and the idea of that is going to be like we have the jump statement, right? And then after that we have our break. So how does it look like? If I give you an example, you're gonna be much more understanding of how does it work. So it's gonna be something like this. So I've got my class over here, I've got my main method. So let me remove this one so I don't need it. So I will say that using for loops here. Okay, that for integer I equal to 1, and then I is less than or equal to 10, and then I plus plus, and then I have my brackets open and I say if I is equal to 5. Now I'm gonna break the loop over here. Just look here. So this, after my for loop, I've got my if, right? If I equal to 5. Now look here, I'm gonna break my loop. So this is called break statement. So what I do say, I say break, right? And after that, break is finished. Now I say system.out.print line, print I for me. Let's see if it's working. Let's run it. And we have to see the output over here. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's no 5. Why? Because it's break. Break happen. We say that if it's equal to the 5, do break and then output I for me. So that's a break statement. We have another break statement, which is break statement with inner loop. So it breaks inner loop only if you use break statement inside the inner loop. So once you're using the loop inside the break statement, so you can break it with inner loop. So what does it mean? If I give you example, you can have a look inside the example and you can get much more. Yeah, it's gonna be clear for you. What does it mean? So I've got two kind of loop, outer loop and inner loop. So I can break it inside inner loop. Let me remove this one for you. So I mean, like, let me just make it clear for you. I've got my outer loop at the top, right? And then for this outer loop, I've got my for integer, my loop, yeah, integer I equal to 3, go to 1, sorry about that. Then I is less than or equal to 3, then I plus plus. Then I've got my brackets. Inside my brackets, I have my inner loop. And inside the inner loop, I'm gonna have my another loop, which is integer j equal to 1, and j is less than or equal to 3 and j plus plus, right? And you have, I'm gonna say if I is equal to 3, I is equal to 2 because I've got 1 and 2 there, 1 and 3, so, and or j equal to 2. So because it's going to print 1 and 3, but f is equal to 2, what's going to happen? Now I'm going to say break the statement. Now using break statement, now here inside my inner loop. Now there you go. Now it's break. So now there you go. I can have my system.out.println. Now I'm going to ask the computer to print for me the first loop and the second loop. Let's see if this one is working. Let's see what we're going to print over here. There you go. 1 1 1 2 1 3 1 4 and 1 5. It's absolutely working and that's fine. So let's move to the next step, which is next break statement, which is we have with break statement, we have with label for loop, we have with with while loop, we have break statement with while loop, we have break statement with a do while loop. So I can, if I give you example, you can get much more information on that as well. So if I go with break statement with label loop, how is that working? So we can have break statement with label loop, which is not in this one, which is in JDK 1.5, right? So we can break any loop in Java now, whether it's outer loop or inner loop. With label loop, we can break any loop in Java, right? Whether it is outer loop or inner loop. So if I give you example, it's gonna be much more easy for you. So how that's working is working like this. Let me make it much more zoom. Remember in label loop we have our declaration like this, and then I have my for loop. Then inside the for loop I've got my integer I equal to 3 or equal to the 1, and then I've got a semicolon I is less than or equal to 3, and then I plus plus. Then my second declaration will be like BB. I forgot my brackets, sorry about that. Then inside my second labeled, I have my for loop like this one, which I'm gonna copy and paste it. I'm gonna just change the I to the J, and I to J, and I to J. Again, brackets opening, and again I say if the first one was I, right? If I is equal to 2 and J equal to 2, then now I'm gonna break the statement with the label. How can I break the statement? So very easy. I'll say break, and then I choose either B or A. So I can choose AA, and semicolon, and then after that I'll ask the computer to print. I'm going to ask the computer to print loop I plus loop J. Let's see if this one is working. There you go, it's working. 1 1 1 2 1 3 and 2 1. So it's not going to print what I've asked for it, so it's going to break the label statement. So what is break a statement in? Let's do a break a statement in a while loop. So we can have a break a statement inside a while loop. How's that working? It's working like we have our condition first and then our break at the end. It's gonna work like let me remove this one. So the break statement in a while loop is going to be same as a do while loop. So just while is coming at the end, at the beginning, and for the do while loop, the do is coming at the beginning, and the while loop with the condition is coming at the end. So how that's working? So I've got my while loop at the beginning, right, and then I have a integer I. This is the while loop. I break I 1, and then I have while loop. I is less than or equal to 10. I say if I is equal to 5, here I'm using the break statement right inside my FSM, using the break statement here. And then I have my post incrementation I plus plus, and then here I'm gonna break it, right? Break. I forgot the semicolon. So it's break now. This is how we do it with a while loop. And then at the end I have my system print I for me and plus incrementation 2 times out of the loop. So let's see if this one's working. There you go. Print 1 2 3 4, but I didn't print 5 because we asked if f is equal to 5. As you can see, f is equal to 5. Then can you break the statement? So the same thing is going with a do while loop as well. So that was with break your statement. Thank you for joining. Thank you very much.